Hello. Today working on the how to get strong yoga sequence. Top of the mat, let's start. Stand in mountain pose, root through your feet, lift your toes up, let the shoulders relax. Breathe in and out. Feel tall up and down the spine. Pull in your navel, tailbone down. Move through one vinyasa just to warm the body. Inhale, reach arms up and over your head and look up. Fold over your legs, exhale, touch the earth. Bend your knees to make that happen. Lengthen on an inhale, look forward. Take your hands down and step yourself back to downward facing dog. Pedal through your feet a couple breaths and then hold your down dog. Inhale, shift into a high plank. Take your knees, chest and chin or chaturanga lower. Lift into upward facing dog. Let the hips get heavy. You can take the knees down as you need. Press back through to downward facing dog and breathe out. Pedal through your feet, bend one knee, sway your hips from side to side, releasing any tension in your hamstrings and your legs, and then hold your down dog. Take 2 long deep breaths more. One more deep breath. Exhale. Take your left foot forward, 1 foot forward, step yourself into warrior 2. Sit down nice and low and just reverse your warrior. Stretch through the body, open through the left rib cage. Reach and you can either look up or down. Power up through your legs, feel strong and rooted. And then come back to warrior 2, shift into high lunge. Lift up, square your hips off, find a gentle back bend. And then deepen it with every breath. Keep your ribs in, hips squared forward, shoulders relaxed. Take your hands to heart, tilt forward, find your twist. Take that hand down on the inside of the foot, reach that opposite arm up, deepen your stretch. Go ahead, take your hands down, come into plank and just pause in plank. You can take your knees down as you need, get strong in the arms or keep them up, but stay strong. Don't let that bum come up. Don't let it sink. Get strong. Try to look towards the top of your mat. Press the heels towards the back wall. Very good. Move into side plank. Bring your heels to one side. One foot can come in front of the other, or you can stack your foot on top. You can also drop your knee down. Put the foot behind you to create a tripod, or put it underneath you to challenge your balance. Take your hand down. Come into plank position. Hold here, move to the other side. Swivel the heels, again take the knee down, lift that arm up. Work on strengthening through the front body, stacking your ribs over top one another, stacking your shoulders. You're not trying to reach that hand behind you. Everything is stacked and aligned. Flex through your feet. Come into plank, lower to chaturanga, exhale. Breathe in, lift up. Press back, exhale. Go ahead, take your right foot, your other foot forward. You're gonna step into your warrior 2. Simply reverse the warrior, keep the tailbone down, reach that opposite arm up and back, stretch through the ribs. Breathe. Come back to warrior 2. Shift into your high lunge, square your hips off, find your back bend. So your palms can come together, you can hook your thumbs, you can interlace your hands or just have your hands at shoulder width distance apart. Find your back bend. Take your hands to your heart, tilt forward. Drop your hand down inside of that foot. Reach that opposite arm up. Keep that right knee nice and bent. If you're feeling tight in your hips, that's okay to reach it up, but we are trying to compress the hip to find release. It's like getting a massage. When you push on something to release the tension, it helps to release it. And the more you find that pressure, the better the release. Go ahead, take your hands down. Step into plank. We're gonna move again through vinyasa, lower, exhale, chaturanga. Lift yourself up, inhale, up dog. Press yourself back to your downward facing dog. Nice, go ahead, sweep your right leg up, inhale. Shift it forward, knee and nose, round. Puff up through your back. Get strong in your arms, try not to lock your elbows. And we're gonna just scissor from side to side. On that arm on the inside, you're gonna inhale and cross it to the opposite side, exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale to the opposite side. Inhale, touch. Exhale, touch. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, catch your breath. Let it go. Left leg lifts, breathe in. Take it forward, knee and nose, just catch your breath. Puff through the upper back, try not to lock your elbows. We'll scissor now. Inhale to the outer elbow, inner elbow, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale, one more. Exhale, lift on an inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very good, take your elbows down, come into dolphin. Keep the shoulders behind the elbows. Either look down or look gently towards your forearms. Walk your toes in, lengthen through your core. Lift one leg up. Pause and breathe, keep rooting through that foot that's on the earth. And then change sides. Walk it in a little bit closer, and then take it to the other side. Breathe. Nice, toes down, knees to the earth. Reach those arms over. Extended child's pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Whew, I'm heated in my body. Let's make our way back to down dog. Take the right knee behind the right wrist. Start to slow down, root through the hips. Pigeon pose. If this is a lot for you, you can put a block underneath your right hip, or you can take this on your back. Take a couple of breaths, just find your hips pressing down towards the earth, rooting down, lifting up through the spine. That back leg, rotate the thigh inward. On your next breath, fold into the full variation of sleeping pigeon. Just inviting this deep stretch. And you can hold this for a really long time. It's almost, if you can turn it into a yin practice by holding it for a really long time, and you really get to some deep edges of thought and physical release. Go ahead, come back up, back to down dog, and then just do the other side. I used to have to do one on my back because I have issues with my left knee, but if I don't practice, I need to have that support. Otherwise, the more I practice, the more I release. But just notice in your own body, maybe you need to take the support. Root through your hips, keep your hips squared towards the front of your mat. The back thighs rotated inward. As you're ready, on your next exhale, you'll fold into the sleeping variation. And breathe again. You can always add support underneath that back hip. Lots of different varieties of pigeon pose. And then rise yourself up. Back to down dog. And then taking yourself into Sukhasana, easy cross-legged position. We'll just finish off the posture. My heart is still beating. I feel nice and awake, nice and hot, ready for the day. I do feel strong. Namaste.